Hello everyone, welcome back to All the Mods 8. So previously we went in to this compact machine and we set up all of the generators. I've disconnected this for now because we don't really need it right now. We want to get them all running at the same time. That's where the big power comes from. So I've got a big list. I made a list. I might share my list. I'm not going to share my list. It's just on my other screen right now. But basically, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to set up some lava generation. Should be super simple. And I'm going to try and keep these like pretty quick because I want to get them all done in this episode. Just to go over it, we've got to make some lava for the magma generator. We've got to fix our mob farms for this one here. This one is the bones. This one over here. I just clicked. Brilliant. Let's go back in there. The ender one, which is right there, needs the ender pearls and the blaze. So there's those two. I also need to set up another mob farm, which is for the gunpowder. So creeper mob farm. The next one on my list is milk. These aren't in order, by the way, because I did this from memory. I wrote these down earlier today. But yeah, we need some milk for the slimy mycelial generator. We got the slime balls. We just need the milk for that one, so should be quite easy. Next one on the list is I think the frosty one, wherever that one is, over here. So we need some sort of setup to get some snow into this. So we've got some snow, as in, you know, if you craft 3 snow together, you get one of these. This, I think, is the best, from what I remember. Yeah, 25 seconds. I think that's better than anything else. Snow block itself is 20 seconds. So, I think, yeah, that looks good. I don't know if that's also 20 seconds though. Might just be easier to make snowballs, but anyway, we're not going to do that. We're going to use snow because that's what I put in there already. The next one is we need to do rockets for one of these. Is it over there? Yeah, this one here. You need to do something for rockets. I figured out what I'm going to put in my culinary because I did go and watch my old video. And what I'm putting in the culinary is going to be watermelon. Or is it just melon? I can never remember if they call it watermelon or melon. Because it is melon, right? Or watermelon. It looks like a watermelon to me. Anyway. We need to up our nether star production. That's another thing on my list. I need to set up a potion brewer for this. And I also need to like pull out of this all of the empty bottles and things like that. So I could change this one to be a certain potion, and then we can set up something to like do something for that. Previously, as I said, with the encapsulator, it was super easy. You just make some water bottles, easy peasy. But we can't do that because we don't have the encapsulator. Because thermal, I don't think thermal's been updated yet. It's either not been updated or for some reason it's not in the pack. So we make do, and it does mean that I have to get into like doing some potion brewing, which I've never really done with Industrial Foregoing. I find it a little bit confusing, but we'll figure it out together. And then the last one on my list, or second to last one I should say, is my enchanting setup. So I need to somehow get some of the XP over here, but I think we can get that into our system relatively easy. So I'll try that, but I also need to fix the mob spawners that we've got. So whilst fixing that, I'll get all of the liquid XP into this, and then we can start enchanting books and stuff, and that'll be good. And then the last one on the list is the crimed mycelial generator. So crimed mycelial generator. You'll see what happens when I right click this. See how my body is like moving. Okay, I don't know what happens, but every so often it just doesn't work, and now it does. Oh, brilliant. So there's a bunch of stuff we can have in here. We should probably bookmark those. Oh, there we go. Now it's crashing. Maybe it's when I've got my crafting grid open. That is interesting. There we go. Okay, now it works. That's so strange. I wonder if the pink one works if I'm not in my crafting. Generator. There we go. That one works too. No way. Okay, I've really been slacking on this one. Okay, so is anything that's pink? Or it's got like a pink hue to it? It's fine. We did we set up the pink dyes anyway, so pink dye I think is the easiest for the pink one. But for the crimed, let's bookmark all of the things for the crimed. Because one of the things we could do is, I believe I have like a bunch of these things. Vines. I do have like a bunch of these things. What's that one called? Sprout. Okay, that's not one of the sprouts that we have. Warped? No, we don't. We wouldn't have that either. Oh, that's a root. I've got a bunch of roots as well. I might nick one of each of these. So what was that? That was warped. And the warp block as well. Sweet. So we got that one. We've got that one, that one, that one. What's this called? Warped fungus. Got a little bit of warp fungus as well. So let's put all of these up here. Shroom lights. I forgot about shroom lights. Oh, we've got the nether warp block thing as well. Shroom lights. We've got those as well. These are actually pretty cool. I've got some purple ones right there. Those are from the end, if I believe. Yeah. So crimson. We've got a little bit of crimson. Got a little bit of this. Can I do anything with this to like grow them up? Doesn't look like it. There's no like ooh. Oh no, never mind. I was gonna say there's no like botany pot recipe for this. There might be. We could look into that, but I think we've got enough to be going on with. And if we run out, I mean, how long do these things last? Oh, I've got my, damn it, I've got my crafting grid open. Close, close. Oh, okay. Right click that one. 20 seconds, and then 10 seconds from then on. Okay. So the nether warp block we can actually make. So we could just make like a bunch of, because you can grow nether wart in, well, in a garden close for one thing. And you can also grow it in botany pots. So we could do a couple of botany pots with those and then have a little crafter that crafts us the nether wart blocks. But one thing we can do is ones that we've got like lots of. So I might do the crappier ones first and then do the warped blocks because these take like more time. That means we'll get rid of all of these before we get to these. So we lob those in there. Right, anyway, that one's done now, so we don't have to think about it. For a while at least. I've also got rockets. Why did I not go over rockets? Or did I? Need to set up a recipe for rockets. But they require me to get sugarcane for paper. And we need a lot of paper anyway, because our mine colony is screaming that they need the paper. And we also need gunpowder, but we're going to get gunpowder for the explosive mycelial generator. So, anyway, right, let's start off by doing lava. Just before I start everything, I did want to say that I've moved my crafters so they're pointing outwards. So not pointing at anything, basically. Except this one at the top here, because that one will be pointing at the wireless transmitter. But I've moved these outwards because someone said it might help. You never know. Has this one got... This one's got speed upgrades. Amazing. I should probably add speed upgrades to all of these then. I am going to need some copper plates. So I have set up a rolling machine. And I put like a ton of plate recipes in here. I think these are all of the plate recipes. All but one. And I can't remember why I didn't do the one. But anyway. This is... Oh, it's taking too much power with those overclockers. Yeah. You can leave it in one slot. But, yeah. I've just set that up just now. Importer on the back, crafter on the side. Right, we should have everything we need for the basically infinite lava. I just need to pop into the nether. Apparently there's a pig thief over there. We just need to fly down here to the lava. And set up a little platform. Right, thanks to the F9 thingy that you can do, I figured out what area this chunk is in. I just realised I should have probably done it over here in this chunk because it's already chunk loaded. But yeah, in fact, we're going to do that. And there we go. We are now in a chunk that is chunk loaded. Those things keep happening. They're the ones I was talking about, by the way, in the previous episode. Right. We are going to set up some mechanical pumps. Now, I'm sure loads of you are already aware of this, but a pump... Is this the thing that I'm thinking of? There is something that goes down into... Yeah, actually, I need a different thing from this. So I haven't got everything I need, but we can go get that in a sec. Or we can look it up. It's a pulley or something. Let's create... Yeah, I didn't think the pump looked correct. I knew I needed something else, but I couldn't remember what it was called. Right, there we go. I got the copper age, whatever that means. So with these, we can make ourselves a hose pulley. That's the thing that I was thinking of. I do need to make some copper plates. I had copper right there. I'm going to make 4. Should be enough. Maybe not, but I mean, it'll get us enough for what we need at least. Right, there you go. There's the hose pulley. Well, I did have some cranks. Oh, amazing. So these cranks here. So if I right-click those all the way down, you can see underneath it's going towards the lava. We need to get it to the lava. Or underneath the lava. We can... I was going to say, don't I have night vision? Odd. What's my night vision button? That one. There you go. I can see underneath the lava now, which is pretty cool. But that is in the lava. This should be over 10,000 blocks of lava. I'm going to have fire on my screen for the rest of the episode now. Amazing. 1, 2, 3. It is in the lava. I like to put it in a couple of blocks further down. And then I'm going to do the same on this side. But before we do that, let's just set one of them up. That is the wrong way round. I need my wrench. Like that. There we go. And I'm going to use these pipes. These are the pipes from Create itself, not Mechanism. I'm just got Mechanism on the brain. It's going to be a little wonky because I put this in, you know, an even numbered chunk. So that is equal right now, but I am going to do one of those. And this is where I'm going to put my ender tank. There we go. Ugh. That is a little annoying, but it's fine. With these, I need to somehow... I think lava works. So I could put it down here. Oh, I'm on fire again. Brilliant. I think that might be the plan. Either that or I just go get or grab some buckets. Annoyingness. You know when you're flying and you can't like break any blocks, or it takes like ages to break blocks. I don't have that now. I think that's a mechanism or a mech suit thing specific to the mech suit. So this is going to be where I put the lava. I think I only need one thing of lava here, but 'tis fine. Hopefully this doesn't get sucked up. I don't think it will. 1, 2, 3, 4. I might just do it with these, with just 2 for now, and then we can come back if that's like not enough lava. I think 2 would make more sense, right? And then with this, yeah, I'm only going to do 2, so I can chuck these away. Fluid tanks, yeah, perfect. 1, 2, chuck that away. I can now put the sink down. Use a pipe like that. Get my configurator out, and I can fill both of these. These are both full up now. And then I need to somehow get this over to here to pump it out, if you know what I mean. I need to do the same on the other side. I could bring them to here. That might be easier. Oh, I just got an achievement right there, under pressure. So that is now sucking lava out into our system. I don't know if it's going to do the same thing on this side if I do that. Should do. Should suck the lava out. So, the whole thing with this is... Oh, what's that? Tapping the mantle. Is that exactly what? Pump from a body of lava large enough to be considered infinite. There we go. So this is infinite now. Infinite lava. Perfect. That's what we want to see. Could speed this up. I probably should. There you go. That's much quicker. I'm going to replicate that on the other side. Right, that should be pumping lava into this ender tank. Of course, I've already put that on... Oh, apparently is that a blood moon? Or... Yeah, blood moon. Brilliant. So I put the other ender chest right up here with a creative importer. So we can actually see how much lava we're getting just by looking in here. Decent amount. Not the best. Not the best, I must admit. I was kind of expecting it to be a little quicker than that. Ah, it's fine. I think that should be enough. Should be enough. So, I'm not going to go put that in there now. We'll move on to the next one on the list, which is fixing my mob farms. Blood moon sets, that's good. First thing we want to put on here is some comparators. I need to somehow land. Thank you very much. Nope, not like that. There we go. They have started spawning now because I'm close. I think that's what has changed, is the aggregators have stopped working. There we go. I'm going to put a bunch of clocks and a bunch of... well, first off we need to put a nether star on there. On both of these. All three of these, I should say. And then I'll put a load of clocks. I'll put a load of sugar. And then I'm just going to leave it from now on. Looks really bright in here. I don't know if that's because I've got night vision. Probably. Right, that's now working. I've left this one open over here. Wait, let me... a lot quicker as well. We're getting lots of ender pearls. Love it. Yeah, I want to run away from that because it's loud. I've left the other one open and I haven't turned it on yet. So the blaze and the wither skeletons. Because I'm going to put my creeper one in there. I have got myself a mob swab. I also hooked up the fluid XP to an ender tank. So I'm going to go put that downstairs eventually. I just need to go find a creeper first. Is it daytime? Let's turn that off. I think it's safe to say it is daytime. So I need to go find a creeper somehow. I found... Oh, hello. Go on. Away you go. This is what the apotheosis mobs are like. They've got a ton of health. Lots of armor. But you can kill him. You just got to keep at it, basically. And he gave me Jake's bolstering iron health thing. Okay, cool. Just killed another apotheosis mob, and we are going to get that creeper. Fingers crossed we got some chickens ready for us to feed this to, and then we can get a mob egg. We've got a few chickens. Few hundred chickens. That one gave us creeper spawn egg. For some reason it didn't do the happy birthday thing. Weird. My sound's a bit messed up probably. I am now going to go stick this spawner that I just went and got downstairs in here somewhere. Probably over that way. And I'll do the same setup, but I'll use, I don't know, a bit of gunpowder for the frequency. Okay, this one's a little weird. This one here needs to be like near ground level. Otherwise it doesn't spawn. So I'm going to take off the redstone signal for this. There you go. Started to spawn. I also need a vector plate. There is a vector plate. Oh, I'm on top of this thing now. Brilliant. Send it that way. There you go. I can now cover that up, kind of. And I'm just going to turn everything on. Job done. That is now working. And we're getting gunpowder. It's amazing that we did all of that. We've got a lot of gunpowder. I only had it on for like a few seconds. So it's not bad. Ah, that's the thing. It is not voiding because I turned the voiding off. So is this full up? It is full up. Why are you not pulling out like that? Weird. Ah, it's because I accidentally cardboard boxed this. Right, let me fix this. Just like that, it is now voiding all the other stuff. And all the other things are going into the system. So if we have a look at gunpowder, gunpowder is going up. Right, now we've got gunpowder, we might as well do the next thing on the list, which is rockets. So I am going to link right there. And we are going to pop out here. And 1, 2, 3. Probably should have locked those first. But 'tis fine. It will just chuck everything out of these right here. So we're going to get a load of soy. That might be the thing we use instead of... that's a point. We could use that instead of watermelon. Because we know that's coming in already. It won't reach all the way over there, will it? I doubt it will. This one's a bit weird. I have to make the firework first, and then if we do the firework recipe, I'm going to replace those ones, and then that should be all we need to do. And then I'll use these. I'll use these in the actual generator just over here like that. So that should. It does give you levitation whenever you're near it. It's a bit like the Nether Star one. Next up, we are going to go to the Everbright. This thing's probably... It has finished. We've got ourselves an antimatter. Let's have a look. Antimatter. We do! Oh. Impossible material. Brilliant. Well, we don't need that right now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. We've got our ice seeds. We can give ourselves a little bit of a breathing room by nicking all of the ice seeds or ice essence that's already here. There's quite a lot. So a few recipes. Oh, not that. One of those. And one of those. Those are the only two we really need. And we can craft snow. We also... Okay, snow. We need some snow. One of those. And then we also need a crafting upgrade, which I did make a craft for. So we can use that. This is where I put the ice essence, although saying that, they're not growing. I need to put them on not dirt. There you go. Bit of supremium farmland goes in there. Those will just over time get us some ice essence. Put it in here. The ice essence will make us snow. And I need to put... Oh, that's already in there as the export filter. Perfect. Whilst I'm in here, I might as well swap this one over to soy. It's not as good. I mean, I could put both in there. It doesn't really matter. Next up on the list is the slime generator. I need some milk. Need some milk. And there's my milk right there. Simple enough. I have got the 3 add-ons that we normally put in everything. Plus a range tier 4, just because I don't know how far this goes. Flipping miles. Okay, that's fine then. Well, that will milk just that one cow. And we'll get a lot out of that one. And I think that's all we need to do for the slime. So, bit of milk coming through. The milk is going to be exported to this. Milk and slime balls. What's next? The next thing is I'm going to do a little bit of sort of maintenance, if you know what I mean. So I've already put, I needed to show this off I suppose, but I already put up here the fluid XP from earlier. So we're going to use that in a second. And then the next thing is I need to go into my wither generator, well, my nether star generator I should say. I need to just change this to be 1.5, which I believe is 1800 in here. Now this one I think is the one that's going to give me trouble, but I might have figured it out, which is using 2 potion brewers. So we need this one to export to the bottom, and this one, basically I want to make some potion of strength. Potion of strength. Oh, hello, strength. And I want to make this one the long potion of strength. So that is, we need to lock this as well. So that I think is blaze powder. Let's get a bunch of it. Just see how quick it is now. Now that I think we put in. Oh, wait a minute. I also need to. Maybe we need 3 of these. One that makes the awkward potions, one that makes the potion of strength, and then one that makes the increased potion of strength. This is what I've come up with. So we've got this top one here, which does nether wart. It will export. So at the back here, I've got an export for bottles, blaze powder, nether wart. So, and I've locked this, so you can't put anything. So I can't put anything in any of these right here. Just nether wart can go in here. The bottle should go here. The blaze powder should go here, and the nether wart should go here. Fluid is coming in from the top. I've got another exporter right up here for water. That's going to go down, or whatever the, this bit here is going to push out the bottom. I've set the output for this to push to the bottom. That's going to come in here. I hope it goes right here. I've no idea. This isn't hooked up yet, so I don't know if it works. But this one here is just blaze powder. Gets exported into this. And that should go here and here, because it needs blaze powder to like work. The awkward potion should go in here. Blaze powder gets added to it. Don't think I need anything with these 2 right here. I hope. Fingers crossed. When this is done, again, it will push to the bottom and it will go into here. I hope it only pushes when it's finished and it doesn't just push like the water bottles or the awkward potions into this. But I'm not sure, so we'll have to find out. Under here, the redstone, redstone and blaze powder get pushed into this. So blaze powder here, redstone there. Again, this is locked. The strength potions are here. And they should turn into like these strength potions, 12-minute ones. Which then gets pushed into this. Should give us like a really decent amount of power. So, or amount of time. Because a lot of time. That's like 5 minutes worth. Well, way more than 5 minutes. So that's that one done. Fingers crossed. We'll have to plug it in at some point. Next one is the enchantment factory, which again we can stick right on top like that. And all we need to do is another 2 exporters. One there, and a cable, which goes right there. This one needs the fluid XP. Is that the one? That's big reactors. At mob grinding utils. This is the stuff that we've got in our system. So that will go right there. And then books should go. Okay, I need just book, right? Yeah, book should go in the top. And I will put a crafting upgrade in there as well. Super quick now. I'm very happy to the person that told me about like moving my crafters so they're pointing outwards. Thank you for that. So that should create books. I don't have a recipe for books, so that is kind of the last thing we need to do. And I think we're done. I think we are completely done. So let's create a book recipe. I've got a load of books because I've been mining up all of the things that we've got. How do we make canvas straw? Okay, that's not something we could do. Let's do one of those. I might make... So this is a weird one as well. The way that we can get leather is we can stick rotten flesh in a mechanical drying basin and get ourselves leather. So we could set up a zombie farm. I'm not going to do this today, but we can set up a zombie farm in a mob farm sort of style. All of the rotten flesh that come out of that, we can have a recipe to insert into a drying basin, like a mechanical one, and then that will turn it into rotten flesh, and that way we can get the leather needed for books. But we don't need that right now, but for now we've got that right there. Paper we've already got because we set that up for the rockets, if I remember correctly. Yeah. So that should be everything, and now all I need to do is go plug that in, and we should have like a ton of power coming in. Let's go see if our hard work paid off for this episode, and then we'll probably call it there. After I have plugged it into the antimatter SPS. There you go, so that one's started up. One of these doesn't seem to be running. Pink, yep. That one is running fine. Rockets, okay, the rockets doesn't seem to be running. Let's check everything else. That one's running. Potions don't seem to be running either. Why are you not pushing out? Okay, I think this is working now. I just need to... I need another like delivery system for this potion generator thingy. So what happens is the water goes in the bottles. That's the first operation. So there you go. Water bottles, no effect. Second, the nether wart goes in the bottles. Awkward potions, perfect. Then the blaze goes in there. Potions of strength. And then the redstone dust goes in here. This was far more simple than I thought it was. I made it well over complicated. Stick that one in there. But we can do an importer and an exporter. So the importer can go on this. This thing, by the way, gives you slowness. And then, so yeah, sorry. You can do an exporter right here for these things, potions of strength. Right, like that's a 2. We don't want a 2. We want the one that's longer. And then we need an importer. And again, that also needs potion of strength. And we can put that to... You're not going to pull those out? Okay, I'll take these and stick it in there. That one seems fine. Whitelist. You can only pull out the potions of strength. I think that's how that works. So we'll wait for this to get up to potion of strength 12 minute. And then we'll just see if it gets pulled in and pushed into the other thing. There we go, they're getting pulled in and pushed into here. Oh! Right, why is this one not working? What is it? Rocket. Did I not put a crafting card in here? No, I didn't. Crafting, start. Thank you. And now, this, why is that not working then? I'm confused. All of these should be running. That one's running. That one's running. That one's running. Wait, right. Let's start from over here. Pink. Pink's running. Nether Star running. Death running. Metallurgic running. Crimed running. Rocket running. And it is going back up. Perfect. Furnace running. Culinary running. Slime is also running. Potion is running. This one isn't. Aha. So we need to push to the bottom. And that one is running. And so is this one. Ah, that's so good. Right. I didn't need to do a slash home. I could have just used my portable shrinking, but that's fine. Let's not do that. Let's go to the Everbright. And let's increase the power on this thing, because it can have a lot more power now. Let's do 23 million. Is it only using... Did I chunk load? I wondered if I chunk loaded the... Right, let's try that. /home, and then we'll do a /back when we're in there. Classic, I didn't chunk load this thing. So now if I come back out of there... Oh, I don't even need to do that, but /back. Look how quickly we're getting antimatter now. I mean, that will go down. It's still kind of slow, but it's not that slow, considering. Or, well, some of these have kicked back on. That one still hasn't, because it hasn't got any space. But we are off to the races with all of these. And we should be getting... Oh, I haven't even looked how many of the combs we've got left. 48,000. And I don't know how much has gone into this. Oh, that was a hell of an episode. That's a bit weird for me, because I don't normally go that quick with episodes, do I? I sort of cut out everything. So last thing I'll mention before the end of the episode is I've changed this up a little bit. So we got the enchantment factory making enchanted books as we did previously, but you see it's got like 1, 2, 3 different enchantments on there. I stuck an enchantment extractor in between. So what this one is doing is I need to pull the books out of that one as well. Fine, we can do that. But what this one is doing is it's splitting that one up. So when this goes in there, the power, the stable footing, there you go, that just went in there. Power, stable footing, and projectile protection right there will go in here and be split into the different books, and then that will be placed in here. So Bane of Arthropods 5 is currently in there. I'll wait for this to get down to 0. And there we go. There you go. So 30 something seconds for whatever Power 5 was. I think the books, like the full books themselves, would like add up the time, and then that would be fine. But I feel like this one, it splits it up nicer or something. I don't know. I just feel like this one's a bit better. That one has got cursor breaking, piercing, and unbreaking on there. So it should, when it comes into this, yeah, split down. But yeah, that was a hell of an episode. So thank you for watching. Thanks for joining. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.